Hello, my dearest students. This is the English YouTuber here. And today we're going to discuss all possible questions from the poem How to Tell Wild Animals. Make sure you watch this video until the end because we are going to go through all the questions. And if you're able to answer all these questions, then you're good to go for the examination. So let's begin. The first question, in which direction should you go in order to encounter an Asian lion? A. Jungles in the west, B. Jungles in the south, C. Jungles in the north, or D. Jungles in the east? I hope you know the answer. Yes, you're absolutely right. It is jungles in the east. Okay, let's move to the next one. How will you know that you have encountered an Asian lion? If you get such a question, this is the answer. If by accident, or you can write, if unexpectedly, we go to the jungles in the east and there an orangish brown beast approaches us and he roars in such a way that we are dying out of fear, it means that we have encountered an Asian lion. So whenever you learn this answer, make sure you imagine this so that you will never forget. So imagine a lion which is orangish brown in color and he approaches us, and as he roars, we are dying out of fear. That way we have encountered an Asian lion. The third one, or if sometime when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you. So which noble wild beast does the poet refer to? The noble wild beast that the poet is referring to is a Bengal tiger. So remember, the Bengal tiger is called a noble wild beast. Okay, fourth one. How can we discern that we have encountered a Bengal tiger? That means, how can we make out or figure out? We can distinguish that it is a Bengal tiger when a noble wild beast which has black stripes and stands on a yellow ground greets us and is ready to consume or eat you. Then we can be assured that it's a Bengal tiger. So here you have to remember three things. First is it's a noble wild beast. Second is it has black stripes. Third, it stands on a yellow ground and it is ready to eat you. Okay. The fifth question. How is the leopard described in the poem? So the leopard is described as a beast whose hide means the skin of an animal is called a hide, is peppered with spots. So if you have to remember a leopard, you will remember a beast whose skin is peppered with spots. Moving to the sixth one. How does a leopard attack if it sees you? As soon as the leopard spots you, it would jump or spring on you, and if we cry out of pain, it will only pounce and pounce again. So there are three things that we have to remember about the leopard. First one, it is peppered with spots. The second one is if it spots you, then it will jump, and if we cry out of pain, it will only pounce and pounce again. The seventh one, he'll only lep and lep again. So is lep a real word? And what has the poet done here? So here the poet has taken poetic liberty, and instead of writing leapt, he has written lep, which isn't a real word, just so that the poem follows a rhyming scheme. Moving to the eighth question. When we are strolling or walking in a relaxed manner, which animal can we encounter? So the animal that we can encounter while strolling or walking in a relaxed manner is a leopard. So the leopard is the animal that is peppered with spots, and its spots us when we are strolling or walking in a relaxed manner. Okay, moving to the ninth one. Which creature can we meet when we are walking round our yard? Yard is our backyard. If we meet a creature when we are walking around the yard or the backyard and that hugs us very hard, we can be sure that it is a bear. So imagine you're walking in your backyard and an animal hugs you from the back very tightly. You can be assured that it is a bear. 10th one. If we have any suspicion whether if it is a bear, how can we confirm that if we have any doubt whether if it's really a bear or not? If we have any doubts if it is a bear, it will give us one more caress. Caress is a touch, just to eliminate any suspicion that we have. So it will give us one more caress or touch. The 11th one. How can a novice distinguish between a hyena and a crocodile? Novice is a person who is a newcomer or a non-expert. So how can we distinguish between a hyena and a crocodile? A hyena cackles and it sounds like it is laughing. So if the animal has merry smiles, it is a hyena, and if it weeps, then it is a crocodile. Weeps means cry. So if it laughs and if it has merry smiles, it is a hyena, and if it cries, that's the exact opposite emotion, it is a crocodile. And this is how we can distinguish both these wild animals. The 12th one. What does novice mean? Someone who is a beginner, someone who is clueless, someone who says no, or someone who is an expert. I just told you before, novice is someone who is a beginner or a non-expert. He's not an expert. 13th one. What confusion can a non-expert have? A beginner can have a difficulty to distinguish between the predators who are the beasts of prey. Beast of prey means जो prey को खाता है. जो predator. Predator is the one who eats and prey is the one who is being eaten. So the prey can be the deer and the predator can be the lion, like that. Okay. So the confusion that a novice can have is they can have a difficulty to distinguish between the predators. Okay. 14th one. What description is given about the chameleon? If we spot a lizard-like creature, so first is chameleon, he's saying is a lizard-like creature that is small, that has no ears and not even a single wing, then it is a chameleon. So remember these characteristics. Moving to the 15th one. Why does the poet say, if there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see? So the poet says this because a chameleon can camouflage. Camouflage means change color according to its surrounding. And conceal itself. Conceal means hide itself by changing its color according to its surroundings. So if you are not able to see it on a tree, then it is because it has changed its color to brown so that it blends with the bark of the tree. So the poet says that if you see nothing on the tree, then there is a chameleon on that because it has camouflaged its color. 16th one. What does the word discern mean? Discern means to identify or make out or figure out, or another synonym is distinguish. 17th one. How is the poem written? The poet has written this poem in dark humor. It is written in a light-hearted and in an entertaining way of how one can die if they encounter the wild animals. What is the theme of the poem? The poem elicits means shows the natural habitat of wild animals, because it tells us no where they are found. A tiger is found on a yellow ground. A bear you will meet in the backyard. So it shows the natural habitat of the wild animals, like the chameleon that is found on a tree. Their primal urge. Primal urge means the urge that they are born with. See, if you see a leopard, it will pounce on you. A tiger will eat you. So it's showing their primal urge and their untamed spirits. Untamed means something that is not controlled. Is called untamed. Untamed also means free. Therefore, through this poem, we can stay well informed and we can stay vigilant. Vigilant means aware, fully aware about the characteristic traits of these predators and how they can attack. So we can be careful when we go to such places and prevent ourselves from dying. 19th one. Why has the poet used dine instead of dying in the poem? So the poet has used poetic liberty to change the word from dying to use dine instead of dying, so that dine rhymes with lion, and that is the only reason. 20th. The bear hugs a person it meets. Is it a loving embrace? Embrace means hug. Is the bear hugging because of love? So when a bear encounters a prey, it usually stands on its hind legs. Hind legs means its back legs. It stands on its two legs and holds on to its prey from behind, that too very tightly, that the victim dies of that impact. So it is not a loving embrace, but it is holding us tightly to kill us. 21st. What humorous descriptions are mentioned in the poem? So the poet uses dark humor to describe the predators, such as the tiger is described as noble, and if it eats us, we can confirm that it's a tiger. The bear hugs, the hyena laughs, the crocodile cries, and if we do not see a chameleon, then there is definitely one on the tree. So all of this is quite humorous and described in a very funny manner. The last question. What does crocodile tears mean? Like we say, no, magarmach ki aasu. So crocodile tears means an insincere emotion. If someone sheds a tear without any emotion or feeling that emotion, then it is called crocodile tears. So I hope you are thorough with this entire poem and I've tried to cover as many questions as possible. Please revise as many times as you can before your examination. Study well. God bless you. I'm praying for you and don't forget that I'm really proud of you.